Get up to rock, get up to bed, stand up with pride that burns for your desire. One day I noticed that my life was broken. It was not me who was controlling this body. Oh, I want to know what's really real to me before we vanish like a wave. Get up the rock, get up the burn, stand up and pride. I'll be the waste maker. You must have had it. Press the truth, hold it high, raise your fists. That's why it's made to start with. You haven't had it. Go. Don't be afraid to listen to your own heart. Big glass like that's the heartbeat in you.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I am back and I need to fix my cam. Hold on. Sorry. I forgot to do this earlier. It's been a busy day, guys, as I'm preparing for my birthday stream that is tomorrow, and it'll be the first time that it'll be a dual birthday stream. I can't talk. I will be multi-streaming on both YouTube and Twitch to celebrate my birthday for the first time. So it's going to be kind of historic a bit, but I'm excited for it, and we're going to do it for the years to come as long as I'm able to, basically. And I don't know what's going on with this, but my system should be on PS4. And I also got Ollie to call here in a bit, so let me give him a call and see how he's doing, because we are about to do Resident Evil 5 DLC tonight. Knock them both out. It should take about an hour apiece, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see. We might even troll each other a bit more. All right, giving him a call. And we'll try to get caught up on.
Kyodai.
Oh, well, hello, sir. I was gonna say we'll probably try to get caught up with you on some stuff. Before beginning, how's it going?
Good, dude. Honestly, my day was actually really good. I actually ended up getting lunch with my parents after my shift, and it was actually really good and chill. Me and my mom caught up, and I was like telling Mel about it, right?
Nice.
Yeah. And I was just surprised because my mom opened up to me saying she's basically leaning more towards like less traditionalist values. I'm like, wait, that's crazy.
Mhm.
Like my mom was like serious. She's like she flat out told me today, Mike. She's like, hey, like, listen, if you or your brothers don't want kids in the future, like, I'm very happy for you guys and also content with that because of and she's like,
Wow.
because of how expensive everything is, right?
Yeah,
It's hard to do that, right?
it
And,
is.
and she's like, even if you make six figures, it's still going to be hard. And I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
And, she's like, she was actually serious. I was like, oh, I guess she's just at peace with the idea, right?
Mhm.
And at one point, she even brought up marriage, and like I even told her, like I was summing it up with Mel, like my conversation with her. It's like, hey, I told my mom straight up, like, hey, like I'm not planning to get married within the next few years. And she's like, oh yeah, that's completely fine. I was like, oh, right. And then she also does know about Mel too, by the way. She's not stupid.
Okay.
She's not stupid. So I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to my mom about that. She I told her about it at my brother's wedding. She like
Mhm.
asked me, she's like, so who's Mel to you? And I'm like, hey, I decided to say, I was like, I know she's not stupid. Like my mom's a lot like me in that aspect, right? Has very high intuition. But where was I going with this? I told my mom's like, she's like, that's okay. And she's like, how does your girlfriend feel about it out of curiosity? And I'm like, she doesn't know she wants to get married, right? And she's like, that's fine. And like I told her, I was like, I'm not pressuring her either, like, cause that's the thing. I was
Yeah.
like, there's no real rush to get it, because like how society's like, you need to get married when you're 30, or like before that, even better, you have to have your own place. I'm like, yeah, like they make you
Yeah.
rush it for no
Yeah.
reason. And
I mean,
everyone gets
I was raised like that too, man.
yeah,
So
and then everyone gets divorced within like 1 to 3 years of marriage tops, and like it's normal now. And I'm like, I was like, you can't just marry anyone.
Currently, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you can't just marry anyone nowadays. That's what I told mom. But like, people think you just can. And I'm like, yeah, if you have the money to, you have money to blow, sure, but no, you know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Nah, not when you got the money to blow.
Yeah. But yeah, other than
Mm.
that, like, it was pretty chill today. It was really nice, actually. What about you, man? How are you?
I am hanging in there, sir, making the best of things. It has been rough this week and a half, with certain
Sorry, dude.
things going on. Just
Sorry about that, man.
a mix of different things, dude, from just still trying to get used to living here with family and trying to
Fair,
learn each
fair.
other and trying to, like,
Mhm.
get used to where stuff is here and do certain things, whatnot. And also
Yeah.
my brother needs to respect me on certain boundaries or for certain things because he wants to
Oh,
push me. Well, the main thing is he wants to push me into like driving and get my license, and that's like I told him straight up though I have PTSD from being in two car accidents, and he thinks he can get me over that fear, and it's like,
it's,
yeah, I'm not you though, dude. Like I'm
I
not
was gonna
everybody.
say
Like
it's a little tough to do that with PTSD, in my opinion.
yeah,
I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just a lot harder. You know what I mean?
like even today earlier he asked me like, 'cause, they left out of town to go to Cali to visit siblings we have in Cali,
Yeah.
and he's like, hey, I want you to do something for me while we're gone, and I'm like, okay, what? I want you to start my truck because they got two vehicles. They got a car and they got a truck.
Nice. Okay.
Dodge Ram. All right.
Okay.
He wants me just for 5 minutes, like each day, start up
Okay.
the truck
Mhm.
and have it run for 5 minutes. I guess to charge the battery or something like that, and then turn it
Yeah.
off. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
but even that, like
Cool.
but even that was like giving me like sort of like triggered me a bit. Like, oh man, I don't want to fuck
Okay.
something up. Where like I'm not trying to like. He's like, no, driving. I'm like, yeah, I'm not driving, but it's like that's still like there's that fear,
It's a
there's
bit
that
of a trigger.
trauma.
Yeah, I get
Yeah, it's
that.
a bit of a
Yeah.
trigger
There's a
for
bit of
me.
a
So it's like,
trauma.
and
Yeah.
it's like I'm not trying to fuck up your shit, you
Which
know.
is fair.
But
That's completely valid.
he showed me how to properly do it and like that. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll do it. It's just yeah, like I'm cool as a passenger, but like me trying to actually drive or be in the driver's seat in some capacity, even like with doing that,
Yeah.
triggers me a bit, dude.
No, that's how I know it's serious. It's like,
So
oh, just from that, I was like, okay, it's pretty serious then.
like, and he gave me like a ebook on driving and whatnot. And I I gotta renew my my ID anyway though. Well, that's probably gonna be a pain to do because I
I
literally came from Ohio and I got
I was gonna say
I got
you'd
my
have
Ohio
to.
state ID and I got to do a Maryland state ID, and that's gonna be like I can do some pre stuff online I think for it, but and I got to set up an appointment apparently. But
Yeah.
yeah, that might be a little bit of a pain to do, and I got to pay the fee for that, which
Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
really have money
Yeah, you don't
for
have money
right now.
for, right?
Well, not extra money for yet. So yeah.
Okay. Damn,
Um.
sorry, dude. That sucks.
So I want to get my state ID and stuff, and that's just that stuff. Like I'm not trying to get too personal on stream or whatnot,
Oh
but
yeah, that's fair, dude.
um. But yeah, I mean, like people. Everybody's different. Everybody has different fears and traumas, this and that. And so you gotta respect people's boundaries and whatnot. I mean, sure,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool that you want to have someone that wants to help, family member or otherwise.
Yeah,
But like,
I get that.
you gotta like either respect that they probably will never do that, or
It'll
go at
take
their
time
own
for them
pace.
to, yeah, go at their own
Yeah.
pace. That's the thing, right? You can't exactly rush that kind of thing.
And me, for the majority of my life, when it comes to getting things done, I've never really needed a car. I've been good, well, back in my teenage years, especially, and even in 20s, like, dude, I'll
Yeah.
just walk, I'll take the bus. Once Uber and Lyft started being a thing, it's like, if I got the money for it, yeah, I'm using that shit.
Right. Exactly. Right.
And I haven't taken public transportation ever since Uber and Lyft, once I had, had money for it, since those
Yeah.
became a thing, because to me, they're better than their new form of public transportation in a
Oh yeah.
sense.
Public transportation could take a while depending on where you're going
Exactly.
and
And
where you live too. Yeah,
and not only
I get that.
that, you can I don't know about up there, man, in Canada, dude, but I've been witness to some craziness on the bus, metro bus, taking a bus. I've been witness to some craziness.
Oh yeah. No, there's
And I've heard
sure.
stories and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I've experienced certain crazy stories while riding the bus. Like, obviously, majority of the time it's been fine, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I would prefer not to take a bus,
Yeah.
because of all the craziness that can happen and the stuff I've heard on news when I used to watch the news and this and that.
Yeah. No, that's completely fair. I mean, it depends on where you are for me
But that's what I'm
and like
saying. Yeah, I don't
what
know how
time
it
of
is
night it is.
there.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know how it is there. Like, I don't know if it's like you don't get any craziness like that. Like, for example, someone get into a fight on the bus for
Oh yeah.
on the.
No, like yeah, it depends on where you are in Toronto. I'm like, and what time it is. Like, if it's later in the night, you're probably gonna witness that more likely. But where I live, it's it's pretty peaceful here. Maybe in my
Cool.
old neighborhood, yeah, some shit like that would happen. Some parts of downtown Toronto too, of course, because it's
Yeah.
basically like New York light down there, except cleaner.
Yeah.
But and Mel would
Fair.
agree with that. Mel really likes the public transit in Toronto. I was like, yeah,
That's
I've had
good.
it all
That's
my life,
good.
so like I'm kind of used to it. But like Mel just really enjoyed it for some years. Like, I'll let her enjoy it, right? Let her look at the
Yeah.
stuff. I was like, because she doesn't have anything like that in Connecticut. That's why, and that makes sense for her to feel that way, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And just certain frustrations, other things been going on. Like the weather here, it's been very cold. I hate it. It's very similar to Ohio weather, and like I am staying where I'm staying at. I'm not trying to say too much because we're streaming right now.
Yeah,
Um,
of course. Got you. I got
it's
you.
just it gets cold in here,
Hmm.
and I got my space heater, and it doesn't even help sometimes. So I've been like battling off and on like allergies, trying to turn to colds type stuff ever since I've been here because of where I'm sleeping at currently
Yeah.
with family, and they have not usually run their heat yet,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
which I understand, and yeah,
Okay. Damn. That sucks, dude.
yeah,
Mel's
dude,
touching
it does
32
suck.
degrees where she is. 32
33
degrees there.
degrees. I'm close to where I'm close to that temp. I'm definitely close to that temp. Let me see. Let me double check.
Yeah. I'm curious to see. I mean, it's 0 degrees right now here, but it wasn't too bad earlier today. But in the night,
Wait,
obviously,
0 for you?
0 degrees Canuck. Hold on. I want to see what
Canuck
that is in freedom. Uh, hang on.
in
Celsius. Yeah.
freedom.
32. So roughly the same, I'd say.
Yeah, dude, I just
Thermal.
man,
Oh, yeah. That's how you know it's serious. If you're wearing the thermals at work, yeah. That's how you know it's
I don't
serious.
have, dude. I don't even have thermals anymore, man. I used to years
I have
ago, and then like
yeah.
something happened to them. I think I either outworn them or they got torn or something. I don't know. I had to throw them out basically, and I had to
Oh,
be able to get new ones. And so
that
yeah, it sucks, dude.
that
Um,
sucks.
and my space here only does so much, like a living room where I'm
That's fair
sleeping at.
enough.
So,
Right.
and we're still waiting I'm still waiting for them to lock in this house. This house is supposed to be a 40-minute drive away from where we currently live.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be my sister-in-law's cousin who has the house, and they're going to rent it out and everything like that. So, and I'll most likely try to go for the finished basement because the way my sister-in-law described it is like kind of its own, like it's a big amount of space, finished,
It's
kind
like
of
a
on like
yeah.
a mini apartment type thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how your setup is. Like, I know you're in a 2-bedroom, but like, which with your roommate
Yeah.
and things like that. But like, I don't know if like, because man, privacy, bro. I can't wait to get my privacy back in some capacity.
No, that's fair. And my roommate's also very good about it. Like she knows when the door is closed that I'm streaming or doing some voice acting stuff. If it's open,
Yeah,
like she's completely fine to like come and be like, "Oh, what's up?" I'll be like, "Yeah, that's fine."
yeah.
And like she's understood that, which is really good, right? So
And that's another thing too. Like, I kind of miss being loud like I used to be. Like, I got to be careful about how my voice is.
oh, that's
So
fair. Oh, my roommate can sleep through that, and sometimes she even sleeps later than I do. So, being loud late at night does not affect her.
that's
Yeah.
good. I try to be respectful though, because my sister-in-law,
Oh,
she works first shift. She's an
yeah,
accountant, so
that's
she
fair.
works first shift on the weekdays. So I try to be respectful of her. Um,
That's completely
and
fair.
not be too loud, at least on the weekdays. Saturday
Mhm.
night when we're doing otaku, not too bad. I don't have
Yeah,
to worry too much about that, or even a Friday night.
yeah,
But yeah, because
but yeah,
I've had my brother even come in, like occasionally, like peek in real quick, because I guess we're being, like, especially last Saturday, we were being really silly with the whole Jitsu Squad stuff,
yeah,
and he peeked in, just laughed real quick because I told him what I do and like that. This is like
yeah,
what I do for a hobby, passion, and a job to make some income.
yeah.
But yeah, like he's not used to us being me being silly like that, doing voices, things like that. So
Oh, okay.
he's
Well, that's funny that he at least laughed at it.
yeah. Yeah, just my health stuff, and just
Okay.
certain things, trying to get used to family and whatnot. And there's been some annoyances between me and my brother,
Yeah.
and the whole trying to force me to try thing. And he's like expect me to like study up. I'm just like, man, I'm gonna get my state ID, dude, and then
Yeah. Then
I'd rather not learn to drive during the wintertime either. If I
trust
am
me,
gonna do that, so
it's
no,
I hate driving during the winter. I hate it
no, I'm
so
not about
much.
to I'm not about to try and learn to drive during the wintertime.
Yeah.
Nope,
No, fuck
nope.
that.
I'm good.
I was like, trust me.
Um,
I feel like driving during the wintertime sucks because you have to go slower than usual. Oh no, yeah, no, same here, Mel. Like, and I'm also kind
Yeah.
of in a position to do that where like
Hmm.
before I'm like, okay, I need to go to work because I'm kind of broke. But now I'm like, I've saved
Hmm.
up enough where like if I miss a day of work, it's not going to be too bad, right? So
Yeah. And my goal is still to try to get like a work from home job number one if I can over a place out, out working with the public. I'd rather work from home, just try not to do over the phone shit if I can help it.
no, that's
Um,
completely fair.
um, I'm just hoping tomorrow's good. Tomorrow's my birthday. If anybody
Yeah,
doesn't know, I just want to have a good birthday, hanging out with the community, play games with you, Ollie, because we're
yeah,
going to be playing games back to back actually tonight and
yeah.
tomorrow.
I was gonna
Which,
say like we start that at right at the beginning, 12, right?
yeah, that's the
Okay,
plan.
perfect.
We start at noon. Probably chat up
Yeah,
for a bit and then
sure, yeah, dude.
jump into a couple beat 'em ups. For those that don't know, I plan to do
Yeah.
plan to do some Turtles in Time with Ollie and the Simpsons arcade game.
Oh,
Um,
hey,
yeah.
dude, before you continue, speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one, my coworker came in dressed up like he's fucking Donatello. He had like a green jacket, green pants, and a purple do-rag on. I'm just like, bro, why you rolling up looking like Donatello? He's like, you mean the best Ninja Turtles? Like, oh, he knows. And I like Dabs was like, what's up, man?
Oh yeah, that's
But
my favorite
two,
Ninja Turtle.
but two,
Um,
speaking
mhm.
of, check the Twitch chat, sir. Happy birthday. And go ahead and activate that if you want.
Wait, Twitch chat.
Sorry, Discord chat. Go ahead
Oh,
and activate that on stream if you want.
oh, okay. Ollie got me something, chat. I did.
Yeah,
I
happy
did.
early birthday, boy.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I did ask him a request, and I told him it was up to him if he wanted to get me something. That's what I usually do with friends. I even like let them know, like, hey man, if it's cool, can you give me this for my
Mhm.
birthday?
Yeah.
Um, sweet. Hold on. All right.
Hey, activate that shit, boy. Do it.
He said, "Do it."
Do it on stream.
I'm doing it on stream, but they can't see the code.
That's fine. That's fine. That way, I highly doubt someone's gonna take it. I feel like I'm the only lurker in your chat right now. Anyone's taking it, it's me. I paid for
Oh
that
my
shit, boy.
god. What'd you use?
CD keys.
I'm about to
Yours.
say I'm about to say because they got the Black Friday sale going on, so
Yeah. No. Yeah. Exactly.
I was hoping you save some money.
Oh, trust me. I saved up a lot of money because of the sale. I was like, oh shit. Okay, I might as well do it now. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I'm gonna get a better deal for this. Uh,
Bro, what the hell?
yeah.
You got Chad, he got me Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the
Yeah,
Cowabunga
dude.
collection.
Dude, the fucking Black Friday sale gave it on a fat discount. I'm like, okay, we're not gonna get anything as good for a long time. So you know what? We're doing it now. Like I like capitalized on it now. I'm like, okay, we're getting it now.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, Chad, I was trying to I'm thankful for that because that's actually been on my wish list for a long time. And you know me,
Yeah,
I love
dude.
Ninja Turtles. Um, yeah, and the crazy thing is, Chad, like I asked to see if he'd give me Sea of Stars, I think, for my birthday, and then Chain Echoes for Christmas because I was
Like
trying to keep
what?
it cheap.
Yeah,
Like
that's
one of
pretty
those when I was trying to keep it cheap. And then you surprised me with this, which is another game I've been wanting because it's a collection of games actually of the Ninja
good. Yeah,
Turtles
dude.
and includes
Got
Turtles in
you.
Time and other stuff. Oh man, that's
Hell yeah.
insane.
I got you, man. Dude, the
That
the price the price was so good. I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna get
I
a better
think,
price than this.
yeah, like I mean, here in America, let me check. I think it was $10. Hold on, let me double check.
Yeah, I would say it was roughly the same in Canadian because I'm like, that's really cheap compared to what it is. I'm like, okay, we're getting it now. Like, there's no better deal
Actually,
now.
it's a little bit cheaper. It's like eight
Oh,
dollars
even
and eighty
better.
nine cents
Even
for
better. There you
USD.
go.
Oh, this is on freaking there, speaking of Ninja Turtles, there's another game that just came out recently that I want to see if all of us would like to play at some point. And if I
Sure.
can, it just recently came out. We're not gonna do it right away, but it is a 4-player Ninja Turtles roguelike, kind of like Hades, basically. It is
Ooh,
very Hades-like.
fun.
And
Okay, that sounds
I
cool.
know how much us four enjoy Hades. Even Brent enjoys Hades, I think, if he has it. I know at least
Oh,
us three. I know me, you, and Mel do.
hey,
And
I remember the last time Mel left off at Hades, she got to dad, and
yeah,
holy shit, that was her first time. I was like, oh, let's go.
let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, right now the game and if you're wondering, chat, anybody else is wondering, it's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Splintered Fate, and it
Ooh.
recently came out. It's right now $30, some change on City Keys, but this is something that'll be for the future. I want us to get either we all get it, like to own it on PC and play it, or I get it for all of us, whatever, if I can in the future. And then I'm also half tempted. I didn't bring this up before. I'm half tempted.
To do what?
Stardew Valley Otaku, because apparently it's 4-player online. Mel needs to go back. Wait, what? Mel go back where? What? She's at work?
80s.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I'm kind of dead. I've heard fun things about Stardew Valley.
I have too, and then you got to think all the mods for that game too. It's not my game to play solo. I would never probably play that game ever solo, but I keep seeing people in the community that play it every so often when I'm like, man, I was checking to see like, this does have 4-player online.
Yeah. How you doing, Nat?
This might be a good silly otaku game we could do at some point in the future.
Silly. How you doing, Nat?
Let me see how much it is on I mean, do you own it already? I think
I don't. I mean, I planned on getting it one day on Steam just because like oh. Hey, holy shit, you've been subscribed to me for 50 months. Thank you so much, McCoy.
Let's go. I just added to my wish list. But Mel, do you have Stardew Valley on PC?
But yeah, I'm good, Nat. I'm gonna be wrapping up the RE5 other game modes with Mike, and I also got some lunch with my parents today, and that was really good.
You do not, Mel? Okay.
But how are you, Nat? Good to see you. Hey, what's up, Gull? What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you, Mike. I also just gave Mike his early birthday present.
I was wondering too if you're going to give it to me today or tomorrow. To be honest,
I was gonna say today. I was like, I couldn't wait. I'm like, I want to give it to him now.
Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with that, man. Because the Cowabunga collection that has so many good games in it. It has Turtles in Time, the OG. It has the fighting game Ninja Turtles. It has some like Game Boy Ninja Turtles games.
Does it? Okay. Yeah, I knew I had a lot. Dude, mine's not until next year, March 10. Mario Days when I was born. It
has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arcade, then Turtles in Time, which is like the sequel, I think, to the very first arcade, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, TMT 2 arcade game, 3 Manhattan Project, Tournament Fighters was a fighting game.
Holy shit, that's a lot. Damn.
Oh, it has 2 versions of Turtles in Time. I think it has the SNES version and the arcade version. Ooh.
Oh shit. And wait, McCoy, you're born March 9th? Oh, I didn't know that either. No wonder I vibe with you real hard.
Nice.
Holy shit. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that, McCoy, for a bit.
Oh, it has 2 versions of the Tournament Fighters as well. Looks okay.
Okay. Also, go Mel. After the third case of V3, Mel's like, Mel's like, it's just gonna go down from here, isn't it? It's like it is, as in go downhill. The game.
No,
she's not gonna be enjoying it.
Since you did get me that, sir, we have a couple options. We could try Fightcade that way and play Turtles in Time, or we can try Parsec with playing the collection.
Sure. I mean, how about this, Mike? We try through Fightcade first. If it gets all fucked up, then we'll just do it through Parsec.
Right.
I think that might be the way to go. We'll try Fightcade first, I'd say.
Yeah. I am trying to figure out why my PS4 isn't on.
Yo, right? The only redeeming quality is that, right, Cole? Yeah, no, like that third case. No, I warned Mel because I'm like the killer for the third case. His intentions as to why he committed the crime are like a little fucked up, and I'm like, wow. And right before you revealed it, I'm like, oh, this. I straight up told him I was like, it's gonna get a little uncomfortable here. Like actually speaking.
Oh boy.
It was a really like fucked up reason. I'm like, oh, that's really gross. It was kind of funny because that was one of Misty's favorite characters.
Yeah,
and she watched me finish the case, and after that,
God.
Just 180 opinion. She's like, yeah, fuck this character. He's fucking disgusting. Blah blah. I'm like,
oh my God.
That was a little uncomfortable to sort of watch and like read through. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, that was gross. You know.
Making sure this is off my wish list as well.
Hey,
yeah,
Rocky's
it is.
A great character, Mel. I will say she's like the best girl in that whole thing.
Hey, Joaquin.
I know, right? Cool.
Unfortunately, because what we talk about the state ID thing too, because it expires on my birthday. I cannot get alcohol.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I wanted to drink for my birthday too, but it's like this didn't really have the extra money and like got to get the new state ID thing and all that. So
That's fair. Okay.
Resident Evil Havoc Undead Heroes. Oh my god, Joaquin. We're doing a DLC tonight, guys. But yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta figure out what's going on my PS4 as I turned it on, but for some
Oh,
reason
man.
it
Yeah, let
is
me know
not showing
it's
up.
all good.
Hold on.
I will say, Mike, after we do the DLC, I'm gonna hop off just because I do have like some voice acting work to take care of and then
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah, yeah.
I gotta go party with you tomorrow a bit, so
Yeah, exactly. No worries. All right, let me
yeah.
figure out what's going on my PS4 real quick.
Yeah, no worries, take your time. But yeah, no, go like Mel's already like, yeah, the moment she told me like how she felt after the third case, like, I don't blame you for feeling that way. Yeah, that killer's motives were very fucked up. Like it was that was not okay in my opinion. Like not okay at all. And like I don't blame her. And I do agree that after that case, I don't know if you would agree with me, Eagle. I'm like, because Mel's like, it just goes down from here, doesn't it? I was like, and then I had to think about it. I'm like, yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does go downhill after that third case, right? No, I don't blame you. I was like, it kind of goes downhill from there. Literally, to me, in that whole game, case 2 is probably the best one. Yeah, the Mono Cubs also don't get any better, sadly, even though, that I think that was their point, unfortunately. Yeah, like after case 3, it just, you know, like, yeah, no, a lot, trust me. Just trust me, Mel. Like, not everybody felt. A lot of people I've ran into felt the same way about the Monocubs, so you're not the only one. Yeah, the trio is like literally the best part of the game. Shuichi, Kaito, and Maki. Like the bit, basically the typical shonen protagonist trio. Like it's basically the typical shonen protagonist trio. You have the two guys, one that's like main character energy, which is more Kaito, and then the other that's a bit more like reserved and laid back and edgy, which is Shuichi. And then you have the girl, which is Maki. I'm like, that is actually like the best way to put it. They are a very good trio. Like I like those three together. Like at first, in my opinion, I thought they kind of just threw them in. But then eventually you see how much chemistry all three of them had, and it was really nice to watch. I was like, oh, I like this. And I was like, this I just thought Kaito was trying to force something to happen. But in the beginning, he kind of was with all that training, let's be honest here. But then after that, you're like, oh, this is actually really nice. Like it also gets a little wholesome, you know what I mean? Um, yeah. Oh no, it's a trio that worked. You know what I mean? It works really well. It was literally like it's literally your typical anime trio of like the protagonist with like happy energy and like hyping up everybody else. Then you have like the secondary who's like the best friend who's a bit more shy and reserved. Then you have the girl, you know. Right, exactly, right? Like you are absolutely right about that, Gull. I'm like, Mel, just focus on the main trio, and that should get you through the game because that trio is amazing. I will say, I was like, it's a very well written like trio. Yeah, I was like, they're literally like after that, they're literally the best part of the game. I'm like, they really are. Like now that you point that out, Gull, like you're absolutely right about that. But Gull, dude, catch me up. How have you been, dude? It has been so long since I've seen you, my guy. So what have you been up to? Yes, and sorry, and Gonta. Trio plus Gonta. Some Miu moments are really hilarious. Just because Miu is the definition of getting canceled. But that's fine. No, do it. And if any idiot says, "Oh, you're using a walkthrough," fucking ban them. Who cares? I'm like, do it. I was just like, I don't blame you. Seriously, I'm like, oh, but yeah, Gunta, yeah, it's literally the trio in Gunta. Good, yeah. Hey, I was about to ask, dude. Like, I was gonna say, like, did you want to celebrate you finishing up sometime? Yeah, yeah. I mean, Kibo was all right, but I felt like Kibo was just kind of there, in my opinion. Anyone before that, I will say, I think Himiko gets better. I want to say Himiko does get better, like, actually speaking. She does go through some pretty good character development. Yeah, she takes a minute to sort of, like, heat up, in my opinion. Because, like, she is kind of just there in the beginning saying she's, like, like, everything is magic, you know? But then, after this case, she starts to get better. I'm like, and it's really nice to see, you know what I mean? But
Yo,
yeah,
Recon, good to see you.
Hey, what's up, Recon? Nah, I'm just yeah, I was gonna say, go like, did you wanna like get something celebratory after you finish up like your semester? I'm down to like hang out, and then like you could hang out with me again, except with Mel this time. You know, I'm down to hang out with you twice a month. Why not? But yeah, like if you want to get something to celebrate you finishing up your semester, I'm down. Yeah, Mel will be here very soon, less than a month actually, to be specific. Um, yeah, dude, let me know. And if you can't, no worries. We'll hold off until Mel gets here. If you honestly can't, like, it's fine. Just remember, Mel is here, so yeah. Um, I don't know if I told you this, sweetie, but Gull suggested we try bowling, and I'm like, I think Mel will demolish us because Mel actually used to bowl. That's the thing. Like Mel actually used to bowl, so she would demolish us. But I'm down to have fun. Yeah, 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 of course. Yeah, I was like, there's one place I know near me, and that's the place my roommate goes to. I know where that is. If Gull, you're willing to travel. Oh no, not bowling. Okay, that's fine. I was like, if you wanted to, I know one place, and I was gonna take you to the place where my roommate goes every Monday, because she has like her own team, right? That's the thing. I was like, I was just gonna go there, honestly. Um, like if you were serious about bowling. But yeah, like if we want to get food, we could get food. We'll do something.
Why is
Dude.
this not showing up?
Hey, hella rusty is better than haven't bowled since I was, I want to say 20. I was like literally the last time since I bowled is like ever since I was 20. Now that I think about it, so literally it's been 10 years. Yeah, that's okay.
There we go. I think.
Ooh, indoor golf. You know a place where you can do indoor
No.
golf? I'm kind of down. 8 years ago. So we're. I feel like you would probably like due to muscle memory, Mel. You'd probably have an easier time than me. Is there? Where? Now I'm curious. Are you talking about like that decathlon place that just opened? I think that's what's called decathlon, something like that. Are you talking about that place? Yeah.
Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna have to restart stream.
No worries,
Right.
man. You take your time. I'll just be here like talking with chat. No worries, man. Ooh. Okay, that sounds fun. That sounds fun, Gull. I'm down, like seriously speaking. Um But yeah, other than that, like, yeah, dude, let me know if you want to grab a bite after you're all done and we can hang out for a bit and, do the same thing again. Like, I get off work at Wednesdays at 1, so yeah.
All right.
You got
Yeah, I'll be RB. If something's going on my Elgato, I'll be
no worries,
RB.
man. Yeah, take your time. Okay.